Skids, really good bot in the game. One of the best gunners in the game, no doubt. And we're talking about setup. So, as with all gunners, you can add in the old core. Definitely gives him that extra damage. But his G1 actually gives him that extra damage and more than what you get with a volatile mixture. So a maxed out volatile mixture will give him 15.5%, whereas his core gives him 19.3%. But what's really good about his G1 core is that he gets a health regen of 5%. So a really, really good core. Now, the fact he does acid, the fact he's got healing, if we add Nightstick into that equation, we've got more acid and we've got more healing. So we talk about Nightstick being available in every single bot in the game, but Nightstick is a brilliant combination for Skids. It just emphasizes everything he has. Now, on the flip side of that, if you don't want to add more healing acid, you can add fire instead by adding Top Shot. And because Top Shot is fire, and when mixed with acid, it does 20% extra damage. If you're planning on putting that acid in an area around yourself while having Top Shot in your team, if you have Top Shot somewhere else in your team as well, then that really combos really, really well. But as always, yes, Nightstick is going to be decent because he heals and does acid. Yes, Top Shot is going to be good because he has an acid ability and it's going to mix with the fire. What we also have to consider, as always, is the likes of Glitch versus Top Shot, say, and even Nightstick. And you have to look at the range of where you want your Skids. Because as always, if you were to put Glitch on Skids, it's going to increase his range from where he is to where the target is. And so he isn't as effective with his ability at hitting the targets that you would like. But it is going to increase his survivability. So I think the ultimate question is, how many times are you going to use his ability? If the answer is maybe just once, I'd consider using Glitch. But if that target is quite far into the base and you need to get closer, I'd consider maybe using Nightstick. And that's why sometimes it's not just a case of what you prefer, but what the base needs that you're attacking. What combat suits the attack. And so that's just down to preference and what you feel for the attack and where it's going to go. But definitely I would recommend some sort of acid fire combo. Take advantage of that and get that extra 20% damage as a minimum. Or just stick with acid completely. Stop that healing on the base and get loads of healing back to your bot as well.